Did you know there are entrepreneurs making millions of dollars every year completely solo, without hiring a single employee? I discovered a developer who recreated Photoshop in a web browser by himself and now makes over $1 million annually from simple banner ads. In this video, I'll reveal 15 incredible solo entrepreneurs who are punching way above their weight, including one newsletter creator who grew to 3 million subscribers and sold for 8 figures. The most shocking part: several of these founders take entire summers off while their businesses continue generating millions. Let's dive into these mind-blowing business models anyone could start. Photopea, the browser-based Photoshop Clone 1 developer named Ivan Kutskia, single-handedly recreated Adobe Photoshop to work in a web browser for free. This technical masterpiece attracts 30 million monthly visitors and generates over $100,000 monthly from basic banner ads. That's $1.2 million annually. Ivan invested 7,000 hours before making any money from Photopea. When asked why he hasn't hired employees despite his success, he explained, "When you start your own project, you never know if it'll make $250,000. But if you get hired, you can be quite sure you'll never make more than $250,000. His story shows how specialized technical skills combined with persistence can create a lucrative independent business with minimal overhead costs. If coding isn't your thing, the next entrepreneur shows how content can create extraordinary value. The Hustle, the newsletter empire. Sam Parr started The Hustle, a daily email newsletter that grew to 3 million readers and became an 8-figure business. In his first year operating solo, Sam generated $550,000 in revenue. His approach was brilliantly simple. He interviewed interesting people, wrote content about them, promoted it to build an email list, and then monetized it through events and advertising. What's particularly impressive is the leverage. Sam notes that it's the same amount of work to service one person as it is 10 million people. At one point, The Hustle had 1.5 million subscribers with just one person writing the newsletter. Sam eventually sold The Hustle for multiple 8 figures, proving that simple content-based businesses can create enormous value when they build a loyal audience. But what if you prefer a more technical approach? Our next solo entrepreneur might inspire you. BuiltWith, the technology detector. The web technology profiler platform BuiltWith tells you exactly which technologies, plugins, and platforms any website is using. Created by one person, it attracts tens of millions of visitors monthly and reportedly generates $14 to $15 million in revenue as a one-person operation. The concept is brilliantly simple. When you visit a website with a feature you like, BuiltWith can tell you exactly what tools they're using to create it. Sales teams particularly value this information for prospecting, as knowing a company's technology stack helps target potential clients more effectively. Or maybe gaming is more your style. The next founder created something truly remarkable: Stardew Valley, the solo gaming empire. Stardew Valley was created entirely by Eric Barone, who taught himself programming specifically to build this game. For 4 years, he lived off his girlfriend's grad school stipend while working part-time as an usher. Despite having no prior experience, he handled everything himself: coding, art, music, and story. The result: over 20 million copies sold at $13 each, generating more than $150 million in revenue, all from one person who started with zero coding skills. Eric's success proves that specializing in a passionate niche with dedicated fans can lead to massive results without requiring a team. Sometimes perfect timing can create extraordinary opportunities, as our next business proves. Streamyard. Perfect timing, perfect execution. 2 founders created Streamyard, a browser-based live streaming platform, right before the pandemic hit. With just the 2 of them, they scaled to $14 million in recurring revenue, then to $30 million after hiring a small team. When they sold to Hopin, the entire deal was worth $250 million in cash and stock. One of the founders appeared in tutorial videos looking completely exhausted, a sign of the intense workload required to keep up with explosive growth during the pandemic. While competitors raised millions in venture capital and hired large teams, Streamyard maintained incredible efficiency, with just 2 people handling everything from development to customer support. But what about the ultimate exit for a solo founder? Our next example has set the standard: Plenty of Fish, the dating site empire. Marcus Friend built one of the world's largest dating sites while famously working minimal hours. He eventually sold Plenty of Fish for $575 million. While competitors spent millions on marketing and employed hundreds, Marcus kept operations extremely lean, focusing on organic growth and simple functionality. After the sale, Marcus reportedly began living an incredibly lavish lifestyle, proof of what's possible when one person builds and owns 100% of a major digital business. Our next founder shows you don't need privileged backgrounds or advantages to build something extraordinary. Jim Strook, From Zimbabwe to millions. Joseph Mambwe grew up in Zimbabwe without internet access until age 12. After moving to England, he taught himself coding and design from scratch. He created Gym Streak, an app that tracks workouts and uses AI to suggest optimal exercises. To create content, Joseph got his friend to wear a special suit to capture 3D visualizations of hundreds of exercises. In its first year, Gym Streak generated $300,000. By year 2, revenue jumped to $2.5 million. Joseph's goal is to reach $15 to $20 million annually within 2 years, all as a solo founder. He recently said, "I'm taking the summer off because we just had a kid," proving these solo businesses can provide both financial success and lifestyle freedom. You can also monetize specific skills through multiple channels. Enjoying the content so far? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Also, if you're looking to build a $1 million YouTube channel from scratch, check out the free newsletter linked in the description below this video. Each weekly email shares proven strategies, tools, and case studies that have helped regular people grow serious income online, even starting from zero. Don't miss out. Now's the perfect time to get ahead. Now let's look at the next entrepreneur. Justin Welsh's LinkedIn empire. Justin Welsh built a $1.7 million per year business with astronomical 95% margins by packaging his expertise into digital products. His business costs just $623 per month to operate, with revenue coming from multiple streams like $1.3 million from courses, primarily the operating system, LinkedIn course, $150,000 from coaching, $120,000 from sponsorships, $103,000 from subscriptions, and $30,000 from affiliate deals. Justin started by leveraging his decade of experience in healthcare technology sales, first as a consultant, then gradually transitioning to teaching others how to build personal brands and businesses on LinkedIn. His approach shows how specialized knowledge in any field can be transformed into a highly profitable solo business. You can also leverage industry expertise, as our next example shows. Modern producers, beat-making marketplace. Adrian Woods is making over $120,000 monthly selling high-quality beats and sounds to music producers. Unlike most of our examples, Adrian was already successful in the music industry, having produced for big names like 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg, as well as companies like Nike and Coca-Cola. He noticed a gap in the market: high-quality, affordable beats for other producers. It took just 1 week to set up a Shopify store, and he leveraged his network to find people who could supply quality beats and sounds. The key to his success was one-to-one marketing, using social media to attract new music producers. As his business grew, he expanded his product line to include vocal libraries and music software tools. Specialized knowledge can also be monetized directly, as our next founder demonstrates. Kevin Van Trump's agricultural newsletter. Kevin Van Trump runs a newsletter about agriculture and commodity prices that charges subscribers $300 monthly, generating approximately $20 million annually. For over 18 years, he's personally written his more than 2,000-word newsletter 6 days a week without ever missing a day, even during vacations or conferences. His background combines Wall Street trading experience with farming knowledge, creating unique insights whose subscribers find invaluable for making critical business decisions. Kevin's success shows that becoming the trusted authority in a specific niche with high-value decision makers can create an incredibly profitable solo business. You can also build authority from scratch through research, as our next example proves. Examine.com, the nutrition information empire. Sol Orwell makes $265,000 a month selling ebooks on nutrition and supplements. That's over $3 million annually. He wasn't even a nutrition expert when he started. The idea came when he was trying to lose weight and noticed people repeatedly asking the same questions about supplements on Reddit. His first move was brilliant. He recruited Curtis, a moderator from r/fitness, who was studying nutrition and enjoyed researching scientific papers as a hobby. Instead of monetizing immediately, they focused on building trust by providing high-quality, science-based information. Only after establishing their solid credibility did they survey their audience about their problems and create products to solve them. Service businesses can also reach 7 figures with 0 employees, as our next example shows. Design Joy, the solo design subscription. Design Joy offers a subscription-based design service run by a single designer who generates $100,000 monthly. That's $1.2 million annually. Clients pay $4,000 to $5,000 monthly for unlimited design requests, which are handled one at a time. The solo designer manages the entire operation from client communication all the way to design work. This model demonstrates that service businesses can reach 7 figures with 0 employees, though at the cost of creating a job rather than a truly passive business. Sometimes speed matters more than perfection, as our next example shows. Milk Road, the 10-month success story. Milk Road, a crypto newsletter created by Sean Park, grew from 0 to 250,000 subscribers in just 10 months and then sold for millions of dollars. The approach was straightforward. Find an emerging topic like cryptocurrency, stay just 2 to 3 weeks ahead of the audience in knowledge, aggregate information, and build an audience through consistent, valuable content. What makes this example particularly inspiring is how quickly it's scaled. Unlike many businesses that take years to reach 7 figures, Milk Road went from concept to multi-million-dollar exit in less than a year. The secret, being early to an emerging trend and executing consistently, even without deep expertise at the beginning. Traditional service businesses can also scale remarkably well with the right approach, as we'll see next. The babysitting company, premium childcare service Rachel Charlupski started a premium babysitting service that now generates an astounding $417,000 per month with no employees whatsoever. She began by offering her babysitting services to hotels in Arizona while studying in college. Her simple pitch: if anyone needs a babysitter, call me. Here's my license, my photo, and some information about me. When one of her clients asked if she knew any babysitters in Los Angeles, Rachel spotted an incredible opportunity. She flew to LA, recruited a small network of babysitters through social media, and quickly expanded her business nationwide. Instead of hiring staff, she works with freelance babysitters, maintaining a lean operation while serving hotels, sports teams, and vacationing families. What's particularly impressive is how basic her website is, proving you don't need fancy design or expensive services to build a multi-million-dollar solo business. But sometimes, not fully monetizing can be a strategic choice, as we're about to see next. TinyWow, the file conversion tool. TinyWow, created by Evan Gower, attracts 6.6 million monthly visitors by offering free tools for converting files and editing images with AI. Despite this massive traffic, Evan only earns just $20,000 monthly because he hasn't fully monetized the site. "I'm just enjoying summer with my family right now," he told me. The site costs about $10,000 monthly to operate, but Evan believes it could eventually compete with Canva and generate tens of millions once he implements premium features. TinyWow gained popularity through viral TikTok videos describing it as a website that should be illegal because it's so useful. This growth without paid advertising demonstrates the power of creating truly valuable tools that users naturally share. These 15 solo entrepreneurs prove that in today's digital economy, one person with the right idea and execution can build something worth millions or even hundreds of millions. Would you rather build a product business like Stardew Valley that requires intense upfront work but generates passive income later, or a content business like The Hustle that can be scaled and sold quickly? Is there a particular type of solo business model you'd like me to explore more deeply in a future video? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to see my next breakdown, where I'll reveal exactly how to start your own million-dollar solo business with minimal startup costs. Remember, you don't need a team or massive funding to build something incredible. You just need the right strategy, exceptional execution, and determination to make it happen.